What up? What up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is the ranking for the women in RTL. Now, let me tell you straight up, this week was crazy, okay? Things had to be rearranged. This is why the rankings are dynamic. This is why they can change because new information is always coming to the front. And with new information, different perspectives are created. It just is what it is. And let me tell you, this is the wifey rankings. This is a ranking on the women that is considered wife ready. All right. And again, there have been some things that came out that really make you question some things. So without further ado, I'm not going to hold you. Let's just go in. At number 6 is Shmika. All right, Shmika is still at the bottom. And the reason why is simple. She's just not ready to love. She's not ready for a commitment. She even said she don't let a lot of people in, and she just seemed to be very scared. She don't want to have no more kids. My question is to Shmika, what is it exactly you're looking for? Are you looking for a husband? Why would you expect to have a husband when you don't plan on not only giving him kids, but even giving him yourself, even giving him your heart? You seem closed in. You seem just not ready, you know, and that's no one to wife up right away. Yeah, you got the physical gifts, I give you that, which you probably had little to nothing to do with. That's all genetic. But at the same time, what is it about you? Like Chaz told you, like, the guys are trying to open up, trying to get to know you, and you like, if I don't see no connection, I ain't gonna do it. He was like, well, why? And you, oh, well, because you ain't gonna force me to make no connections with some guys and this, that, and the third. And a part of me understands what you're saying. I get it. I'm sure everybody get it to a certain degree, but at the same time, people like to feel like you're at least open to getting to know them. Same. It's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing with who was that? Somebody left because they just it was Jonathan. The women want to get to know him. Like I said, you and Jonathan are the same person. You're pretty closed in. You're not letting people in, and for the same reasons I got on Jonathan's case, I'm gonna get on your case. You are not ready. You actually should be gone the same week, if not a week later than Jonathan, for the same reason. So, and I could tell right now, she got a slick mouth too. And one thing I don't like, and I refuse to make a woman my wife that acts like this, is somebody who don't listen. If you don't listen, I can't help you. I can't do nothing with you. Go over there. Okay? When all you want to do is hear your own voice and you don't want to listen to what somebody's telling you, especially if it's constructive criticism or if it's something that is coming out of love. People don't like to take advice when it's coming out of love for whatever reason. They take all advice and they look at it as derogatory, and then they want to, twist and turn it into something that is really not. It's coming from a place of concern and love. And Shmika is a person she don't want to listen. She don't want to hear it. I ain't trying to do this. I ain't trying to do that. These guys ain't this, that, and the third. She already admitted, like I said, to not opening up. If these guys are not your type of guys, then self-eliminate. Why don't you just do that? But you're not going to do that. Why? Because you got your girl, probably Shmika, Koisha in the background cheering you on and trying to have you disrupt the whole setup. It's just Shmika is just not ready. I see all the ladies putting in some effort. I don't see Shmika putting in a whole bunch of effort. I can't see what she's doing on the texts or the phone calls or this, that, and the third. Maybe she's putting more effort into that side of connecting with the guys. I'm not seeing a lot of on camera connecting that she's doing. And she seems to be blase and almost seems to be like, she's too good for these guys, or these guys ain't her type, or she ain't found the simp to just look at her body and give her the whole world. I don't know what the case is, but she's still at the bottom. Shmika at number 6. At number 5 is Rishina. All right. Look, Rishina is a cool chick. I like Rishina a whole lot. Okay. But um sometimes I know she got the cigarette voice, and sometimes it just seems like, I don't know, it's just something about the chick that just don't move me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm the only person like that. I'm not saying she's not wife ready. She is wife ready. I would practically consider all the other ladies 5 and up wife ready, wife in some way or shape, wife material. Okay. I just don't think Shmika is ready. But the top 5, yeah, I think they can find their guy. So don't get me wrong when I say, uh, she's just not moving me. She's not moving me. She probably will move another guy, but she's just not moving me. It's something about her that seem a little blasé, seem a little um like, do I want to sign my life away to this chick? Probably not, for a number of different reasons. Not that she's bad looking, not that she has a bad attitude. She just don't move the meter for me. That's just it. I mean, I know there's some women feel that way about some of the guys. I get it. But this is how we feel about her, or I should say I feel about her, because she's just not, and it seemed like that on the show with a lot of the other guys too. She don't seem to be moving the meter for the other guys on the show either. She's trying to find connections. I applaud her for that. Like I said, I think she is a very cool chick. Um, but it's not. She don't seem like anybody I would try to run to the altar to be with, because I guess a part of me doesn't see what she is really offering a guy. I know she don't want to have kids, just like Shmika, and I know I mean, she got her own salon. I'm not sure what purpose she will serve. I'm not sure what a guy would get out of it with being with her. Okay, so she got 2 kids. You're going to be there helping her raise her kids, and she really don't want your kids. Now, she did say that she would have it for the right person. I get that, but it just, I don't know. She's just not moving the meter, and it's just something that really, I don't know if it's fixable. I just don't really see it being a a a bright and happy future with her. I guess maybe if she was more clear on what she was going to offer a guy, and the things that she can provide for a guy, and the things that she like in a guy, and the things that she like to do. Maybe if I knew more about her, it probably would move the meter. But for right now, Rishina is at number 5. At number 4 is Alexis. All right, yes, Alexis fell from her throne to number 4. And the reason why is because um uh, it's just, look, you can do a lot of things with Alexis. She is like your boy said, she's plug and play. What's his name? Dominique. He says she's plug and play. You can do a lot of things with her. Now, one of the things that was starting to worry me about Alexis is the fact that she was saying, I don't start no drama, but I ain't afraid of it. I'll move into it, or I'll finish it, or whatever she said, right? And she said it a couple times. She said it in her confessional, and she said it to one of Chaz's home. And she gotta understand that men ain't looking for no drama. Okay? You ain't gonna start it, but you ain't gonna shy away from it. That means you like confrontation. That means that's it. Maybe all we're seeing is your representative. Maybe that's all we're seeing right now. I had to take that into consideration. I had Alexis pretty high up. Why? Because obviously I didn't have all the information. Then it finds out she took some pictures of somebody, or of the group chat. So she was being messy. I have to acknowledge that. She took the pictures of a group chat and she sent it to Will, so Will could, I guess, conspire against Koisha. But I'll get into the men later. I want to talk about LaRon so bad, but I'll get into the men later. But my point is this. Um, she did show a little bit of not only being a little messy, but she showed a hint of toxicity. I haven't really seen it because maybe we just seen her rep. But if you're doing stuff like that and you're kind of stirring the pot, that tells men that you are susceptible to bringing drama and chaos and mess. Um, and that was a huge turnoff to a lot of the guys. It was to Chaz. Other guys didn't like. It was minor. It is kind of minor to me too, to be honest, because okay, so she sent a screenshot and she sent it to Will. She was rocking with Will. She was rocking with Will. The biggest mistake Alexis made is letting her two connections go, Jonathan and Will. She let both of those brothers go. She should. I don't understand why LaRon was not let go that week. That was a vital mistake by um that was a vital mistake by Alexis. She let Will and Jonathan go, and those were her two strongest connections. She sent Jonathan home. She let the other lady send Will home. So it's like, if I'm being honest, she wasn't really strategic in how she moved. She wasn't very strategic at all. And that's how things ended up the way that they did. But she also showed that she could be messy too. She also showed that she can be a little messy and a little toxic. And you got to say, okay, I'm seeing the good side of Alexis right now. But she keeps stressing this. She don't shy away from drama. That ain't what I'm looking for. Okay, as a guy. So I had to be real. I had to be real, and I had to drop her down significantly to the 4 spot, because even I wouldn't want a chick who is dramatic. I would want a chick that's looking out for me, but if I'm being honest, I think they conspired against Alexis too, and it worked. And the reason it worked is because her two main guys went home, and her arch enemy, LaRon, stayed on the show. So if you let's say for instance, you get rid of LaRon and you keep Jonathan, Alexis is still on the show. Easy. Easy. She's still on the show. So this was more of a strategic thing than anything else. Okay. But at the same time, like I said, I had to acknowledge that she can be toxic. So I had to drop her down to number 4. At number 3 is Patrice. All right. Patrice, let me tell you, I can't necessarily look. I got mixed feelings about Patrice. I really love her spirit. I really do. I just don't like the package it's in. Beautiful chick though, beautiful smile, beautiful face, but all the tats, the shaved head, the extensions, um, and all of that, the piercings, it's a lot for me. I don't consider that necessarily wifey ready. I don't know. Not saying that she can't be a wife, so everybody calm down. She can be a wife, but it's not wife presentable. Can you take her to corporate events and can you do this, that, and the third? Can is she like Leyland to me was uh she was walk off the show, wife up for the most part. Get to know her, wife her up. You could take Leyland anywhere. I'm still a bit, messed up the fact that she left. But Patrice, love her spirit. Love her spirit. It's she's on that my man stuff, which I love. She's on that pick me stuff, which I love. She is dope. She said she is not there for the women. I get it. Okay. And very cool chick to be around. How much of that is her representative? I don't know. I never really see her get too upset about anything. The closest I've seen her get upset was about the whole will stuff and him asking her why she said what she said. Um, that being said, I like Patrice. Like I said, all the ladies five and up can be wives. They can be wives to somebody out there. And I see that she is putting forth a valiant effort to be a wife, and I love and respect that. And I hope the best for her. Number three is not a bad spot. I just I don't know. It's maybe if it was in a different package or whatever, I could see her um more on the wifey side. But a part of me gets nervous with some of the things that Patrice do, how she move. She want guys to fight over her, this, that, and the third. It's you know, sometimes she don't come off as all the way grown woman to me either. But she's still cute. She's still and she want to date younger guys too. She's 40 something, 42. She preferred younger guys. It's just a part of me that feels like, is she all the way into her womanhood? What is she trying to be, a cougar or something? Or I don't know what it is, but you know, Patrice at number three. I mean, like I said, number three is a good spot. At number two is Maya. All right. Maya is close to being a wife. She is wifey material to the right guy. And I think that if she finds the right guy, she can really rock out. She can have babies with him. She don't seem like she's very confrontational. She don't seem like she's stirs up drama. She doesn't like to do that. She seems very pleasant. That Oshun, like I say, I always say it, that Oshun um, aura about herself, and very feminine. The most feminine woman on the show. Like I said too, I love her voice. I could listen to her all day. She just has that voice that I could listen to all day. But she doesn't speak that much. The only thing with Maya is sometimes I question, is she present? Sometimes it seems like she kind of mentally checks out or drift off, or uh the guy has to do all of the work to keep her entertained a little bit. And he has to be funny and has to be exciting and he has to create an atmosphere for her. And she's just a participant in it instead of being active and being a part of the situation. That's the only thing about Maya is I want to see her do more of uh being more active and more of a participant in things instead of just sitting back. Like I said, she's dainty and very feminine. Maybe that's just a something about being very feminine. uh, I would say a negative part about it is that you get to lay back and be cute and do nothing really, and you expect a guy to crack all the jokes and create the atmosphere and this, that, and the third. Great for an extrovert guy. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem for an extrovert guy. So she needs an extrovert guy for sure. She don't need nobody laid back. She don't need nobody cool, calm, and collected. She's the type that needs that extrovert because that extrovert is going to guide her and through life and stuff. So, um, number two, number two chick on the show this week, and yeah, she is looking like wifey material to me. At number one, obviously, is Vanessa, and Vanessa is I be having mixed feelings about her. I had them last week. I was gonna drop her down last week, but I had to raise her up this week. I see how she interacts with Dominique and stuff, and I think that their connection is coming along, which I had no idea about. She said she want him to get a little more aggressive. She want him to, move into it a little bit more. She feeling him. She said she likes his makeup or something like that. And and I was like, okay. So I see Vanessa really trying to find her guy. When Chaz friends asked her questions, she did say something about she don't know if she want to be put the label of marriage on it. And I think that's just due to her divorce. But I think she does want to be a wife. I think she's willing to have kids, even though she got some already. She ain't tripping off of that. She said that she don't like drama. She's a peaceful woman. And when his friends asked her that question, she said, I'm the type that I don't like to, get into drama or things like that. I live a very peaceful life. I try to keep it that way. Chaz really liked that about her. When he hugged her, I know he's attracted to her. Feeling that body of hers. She's very attractive. She's very peaceful. She's been a wife before. So I know she can be one again. So this week, Vanessa is at number one. Um, that's how I feel about that. Right now, I'm going to do something that I had said I was going to do in my video, which is make a if I was a matchmaker, I'm going to I'm going to match up these people as to who I think is the best fit for them. Now, look, this is just me being a matchmaker, okay? I'm not in these people's lives. I'm not this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, from what I see from the people there, I'm going to play matchmaker. Y'all welcome to do the same thing. Put it in the comments what you think and let me know if you would change it up a little bit. Okay, so let's just have some fun. Now, if I was a matchmaker, I would match up LaRon with Maya. Okay. I think that LaRon and Maya will probably make the best match. And the reason I say that is because she says she feels excited every time she's around LaRon. They can have some kids, some round face babies is what I called it. And have a very decent marriage. LaRon, I think Maya probably got the patience for a guy like LaRon, but LaRon is a very outgoing guy or extroverted type of guy for the most part, and she needs that to guide her because she's going to always be there and dainty and this, that, and the third, and she'll need a guy like LaRon to really, keep her going, so to speak. I don't think she'll get bored with LaRon. Even though I got my opinions about LaRon, I think he'll make a better match with Maya. So that's one of my couples. Couple number two is Will and Patrice. And I do think that Will and Patrice will make a better couple. I know she's tied to Alonzo. It's only because Alonzo been giving her a whole lot of attention. So she just naturally gravitated towards Alonzo. But I think that Will and Alonzo, but I think that Will and Patrice will make a better match. I think they both got kids, so they don't really need to really trip off of having any more kids. I think he wants a daughter. I don't think that Patrice is against having another child, but like Patrice said, he can tell his comedy, and she can drive him with her sprinter to to events and shows and stuff. So, and they can make money together. I think that they will make a pretty decent couple. So that is my couple number two is Will and Patrice. My couple is Vanessa and Chaz. I do think Vanessa and Chaz will make a good couple. I'm not sure whether the chemistry came from with her and Dom, but I'm not surprised. I think Dom is a cool dude just as much as Chaz. Vanessa could go either way with these guys. She's willing to have more children, which is a plus for both of these guys because both of them, both Chaz and Dom, want more kids or some kids, and Vanessa's willing to have them. I see how she look at Chaz, and I have to say that I see how Chaz looks at her. I think that they could make a good couple. Vanessa is really one of those people who could really make either one of these guys a pretty good match with either one of them, to be honest. But I'm gonna go with Chaz because I just think that it's probably going to be uh, maybe more sustainable, and I'm not even sure why, but I can't even really say that. I see more of her energy towards Chaz, obviously because this whole Dominique thing is new. We'll see what happened later on in the season, but as for right now, from my perspective, I just see her more with Chaz. Now, I think that Chaz at some point is going to have to make a decision on some things, but I think that him and Vanessa would make a. I think I put it this way. I think Vanessa is going to try and put some pressure on Chaz to make a decision, and I wonder how that's going to go. I got some things to say about all of these people, all these dudes in the man ranking. I'm trying to talk without kind of giving that episode away, but check out the man ranking for me talking about those guys. But as for right now, I see Vanessa with Chaz, and that's my other couple. My next couple is going to be Justin and Rishina. All right. I think Justin should just go ahead with Rishina and rock out together. I know that she don't want to have kids, nor do Shmika want to have kids, but I think Rishina is a little more open to it if it's a person that she likes or even married to. I think she will probably have their kid. And, Justin is a good guy. He deserves a good woman who's going to have his children. And, it looks like it's a bit of a match. If I'm being honest, I don't necessarily see the best match on the show for Justin. But if I had to pick one, it would be Rishina for him. I think he's a pretty good guy though. And there you have it. And my last couple is going to be Alexis and Dom. I think that Alexis and Dominique should have gotten together, should have made more of a connection. I think that he would probably be a better match. He already said Alexis is plug and play. You can do this, you can do that with her. I believe she wants kids. It was never really specified on whether or not she wanted kids. I'm assuming she did. I don't remember her saying she don't want kids. So I think Dom could have. I think he should have worked a little harder on trying to get to know Alexis. I thought that was probably the chick he should have walked off the show with, and they could have done some great things. I know he's tied to Vanessa right now, but Vanessa is giving him some energy. I'm not sure what's going on with Alexis, or if she was really feeling him in the same way. She probably wasn't, to be honest. So, but I don't know if it was because of physically. I just think that she probably just wasn't physically as attracted to him, probably because he is a shorter guy. But Alexis should have gave Dom a chance, and she should have gotten to know the guy a lot more than what she did. That was another fatal mistake. See, most of Alexis' problems were strategic. There wasn't necessarily character flaws, or there wasn't necessarily, things like that to the point where you said, "Oh, this is not a good person," or "She wouldn't make a good wife," or anything like that. It's just that she just wasn't strategic in the show, and that's what got her let go for the most part, and probably missed out on her guy, Dom, who probably would have been a good fit for her. So there you have it with my matchmaking. Let me know what y'all think about that. How would y'all match these people up? Put it in the comments. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the man's rank. Peace.
All right, Chaz.